Let's talk to Chey. Chey? I can't read it from here.
Oh, hey. Just
Hello.
1 second. I need to turn down the stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, how should I say?
Okay.
How should I say your name? Your name that's on Skype right now. What should I call you?
It's Shay. It's Shy. Different people say
Shay.
different things. It's
Shay,
whatever you want,
Shy.
really.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought because it's Cheyenne,
Which,
right? That it's short for.
yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how to. I've never seen the shorter version of it, so I didn't know how to say.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine.
Cool. Well, thank you for calling in. What brings you here tonight?
Um, oh, what was my question? I don't even remember now. Okay. I guess I guess we'll jump right into serious because I forgot my less serious question.
Yeah.
Gonna follow that trend.
Yeah. All right. Let's
But
do it.
my more, yeah, my serious question is: have you ever had a point in your life? And I'm sorry if this is like too personal, but
Sure.
have you ever had a point in your life where you just kind of felt lost and didn't really know what you were gonna do next, or
Yeah.
where you were going in life
Yeah.
for a point in your time, for a point in life?
Yeah, I had that 10 years ago. And here we are 10 years later, and I still have that all the time. It happens to me constantly. I've been doing this same job for 10 years. I probably don't have, I don't have much to worry about. I mean, it's still going. I'm still enjoying it. But no matter what,
Yeah.
every now and then there will be a day where it's like, oh man, is this should I keep doing this, or I don't really know, where am I going with this? What am I doing? I think that is life. I think you will experience that. Not to sound, I'm not trying to sound negative. I think you'll experience that a lot and probably forever. The thing is, everyone experiences that, and it's really not. I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't go through that, I think that's more worrisome because then you're just a fucking robot. You're just like, I'm going to do this one thing. I already know I'm going to do it. Everyone told me I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to ask questions. I think that's worse. In terms of being lost about what you're going to do next, I mean, it will float to the top, and it will surprise you, and it will, it will be something that you maybe didn't plan on, but it will present itself. And don't be closed-minded. I think that there are things around you that you might go, oh, well, that's not going to happen. Well, you don't know that. Maybe it will, I think that as long as you are open-minded, but willing to change your mind as well. I guess those are the same thing. But if you're willing to not be afraid to, okay, I'm going to try this, but I'm not afraid to bail either. I'm not afraid of what people are going to think if I do that. Then you could do anything, That's what I think. I don't know. But yeah, I do feel that all the time. And you just got to be like, okay, what's the one thing that I want to do right now? What do I want to do? What's going to make me happy today? Stick to that thing and try to maximize that as best you can. That's what I do, but I don't know if that applies to what's going on with you. So I'm just, spouting.
No, yeah, some of it does. It's just sometimes having the means to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it is hard. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of...
Oh, there's definitely been situations where it's been, man, I'm like locked down into a spot and I don't think I can get out. It seems like I don't have a lot of freedom, but, for that situation, all I can really say is like, there's always a way to make something yours, I think. My dad got a job that he did not anticipate getting when he was younger. He started working at a phone company, and it was like, what? You work at the phone company? That's not what you said you wanted to do, But it presented itself, and that was like the thing that was going to work at that time. Well, he made that his own. He enjoyed what he did because he made everything he did his own thing. He was constantly, chipper and trying to put himself out there and make sure everyone there knew his name. And my dad was a really outgoing guy. My dad could have been an actor if he wanted to, but he worked there and eventually did well enough where they were like, hey, you want to be like our advertising dude? where you're the guy, you're the face that gets out there and talks to all these people to advertise with us and all that. Yeah, and he got that just by making the job his own. He had fun with it. He was joking around. You know, he wasn't annoying, but he made it his own, and he ended up turning that job into something where he was constantly outgoing. He didn't have to get a role in a play to be out there putting himself out there in front of everybody. He found a different way to make it his own. He had a job where suddenly he's the face of this company and he's wheeling and dealing and everybody loves him, you know? And so he ended up really liking that job, and he worked it over 30 years, you know? So it may seem like, oh man, there's really nothing happening right now and I don't really know how to budge next, but everyone has that feeling, and you know what? 99% of them get out of it or move on to something else. And then they'll have that thought later and then they'll fix that, you know? Everyone gets through it.
Yeah.
Everyone gets through it. So don't worry about it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to feel that way. You're not nuts for feeling that way. I felt that way 1,000 times. And it always feels like there's nothing left. That's the end. And then something comes along. I know that sounds cheesy. Just don't worry about it. Just know it's going to happen, but don't worry. You could be scared. You're going to be scared. Don't worry about it. But yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it. Be scared, but don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. That may just be a load of crap.
It does. No. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I mean, you're calling here. Things can't be that bad. You're Skype calling in the middle of the night to some random ass show. You're not on the street. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's true.
Things can't be that bad. You know, there was someone I remember in 2003 or 2007, either of those. There was a giant. I don't remember what year, but I think it was 2003. There was a giant fire in San Diego. Like San Diego was on fire. Like people's houses were going under. Way up north, but in our area, there was really no danger. I mean, there was a lot of safety precautions going on, and there was smoke in the air. Definitely, it was scary. But I remember a girl that I know posted on LiveJournal. I don't know if anyone out there remembers LiveJournal. But anyway, she posted online, an early version of Tumblr for the kids, was what we'll say. And she posted online, can we all agree this is what hell is like? And, you know, I'm like, you know, it does suck. This is definitely a grim situation. You look outside and there's smoke in the sky. But you know what? You're sitting at your house posting on LiveJournal. You'll be okay. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, it may not be preferable right now, but you could still go outside and drive, you know, like you're going to be all right. You're not under the flames. You're posting on LiveJournal. You're going to be okay. Don't worry about it, you know. And I say the same thing to you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying you're going to feel great, you know. If that's a serious thing that's happening with you, I'm not saying you should feel great tomorrow. You might have a bummer week, but don't let it consume you too much because everyone's feeling that, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I hope that made any kind of sense. I'm sorry if I rambled.
No. Yeah, it did. No, and that helps. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
I did forget my other question, which sucks, but while I was here, I just wanted to thank you. I'm the person on Tumblr who got that blank piece of paper.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted more in semi sort of face-to-face way. Thank you for that because it was really cool.
Yeah,
that you did that.
No worries. I don't know what dumbass over here sent you a piece of paper, but I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it because Sean saw that and he was like, it pissed him off. So I don't think it was him.
Oh, really?
And the only other person it would have been was Garrett, but I think he said he didn't either, which means it was Garrett. So anyway, no, I don't know how that happened. Honestly, I'm sure it's just a slip up. Some people didn't get, it pissed somebody off when I did that. There was another guy who sent me a thing that was like,
I saw that. That was hilarious.
I didn't get a prize at all, and you said tough luck. I don't. None of us feel that way, so I don't know why he. I think it was a miscommunication.
Yeah.
But if anybody's out there doesn't get a prize, contact us. We don't want to screw anybody over. But sometimes you do get crappy prizes. That's the fun of it. You might get a good one or a bad one. But a blank piece of paper was pushing it. That's,
Yeah. No, and I saw that guy's ask that he sent you.
Yeah.
And so I looked back and I saw maybe he sent you something else before. And I looked at the one that he sent you, and you didn't say anything like that at all. Like, oh, you're just going to have to deal with it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It was not that way at all. He just totally misinterpreted everything. Yeah. So that's what made it even more funny to me.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
some people harbor so much just anger. And it's understandable because in this world, that guy's probably a young guy, and we're at a time right now where this has got you down, the economy's got you down, you can't get that job you want, you can't get the there's a lot of pressures right now, and some people take that out on the little things. I know someone who's on Twitter who, whenever she posts an article that she wrote, she'll have 16-year-old twerpy kids go, is this all you're going to do is post your work all day? Unsubscribe. And I don't think that I think it's a manifestation of that. I think it's that negativity that the youth are kind of spreading to one another, that they feel like, well, this doesn't work out and that doesn't work out. So the little services out there, the little things that I subscribe to should serve me. And if they don't, I'm going to let them know about it because I am king. That's the only place they feel king is on the internet or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's, yeah. And it's not just like that on the internet with 14-year-old kids, though.
Yeah.
It's that way in real life with grown-ass women. At my job, I work at a department store, so we get customers in there all the time who are just angry about not getting their coupons and all this other stuff. So it's just everyone's miserable.
It's exactly the same thing. And I don't want to say everyone's miserable, but there's a lot of misguided youth, I think, that is... Yeah, they take it out on... That's what I mean. The services should serve them 100% or fuck them. That's how they feel. And I'm sure when they go to your store, it's like, I am king here. I'm going to bring you my money. So you should treat me like I'm king. Oh, you didn't? Well, I'm going to go after you, and it's exactly the same thing as what I was saying about Twitter. It definitely.
Yeah.
Everything is their customer complaint line, But but that makes it more special when you find somebody that isn't like that. And you can kind of just
definitely
talk to them, So anyway. Well, there you go. Didn't mean to paint any negative picture of other people, but there's definitely those twerps out there. Don't waste your time, And I didn't waste my time on that guy. Absolutely. I said, "Hey, let's take care of it," and he chose to be negative. So.
Yeah. Or when someone will just viciously insult you and you just say "LOL" or something. That's always funny. Not necessarily giving them the reaction, but acknowledging that they are that way and that it's sad and funny, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can. I mean, it comes a point you just gotta laugh. Somebody in the chat says they got a version 3 video poster on this weird sort of tarp material as a secret prize, and he wondered where that was from. That is a chunk of our PAX banner. We cut up our banner that we had at PAX and sent pieces out to different people. So you have a chunk of our booth. Whether you like it or not, I apologize. Either way, there you go. Anyway, well, that was a good call.
Yeah, thank you for answering. That was great.
Thank you. Are you going to game days?
Absolutely, I am, actually.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. So, I'll see you there.
Yeah, and it's my first time, so I'm pretty excited. But
dude, it's going to suck. You are never going to want to do that again.
Oh, okay. I'll just return my stuff now.
Disneyland is no good, and all of us we're going to take your prizes back.
Oh, well, I'm interested to see how Disneyland is different from Disney World because I've never been to Disneyland, but I've been to Disney World like 4 times in my life.
Yeah,
so I'm really
there's one
to see
difference. There's one big difference. Disneyland is better.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
Have you been to Disney World though?
No, actually, I haven't. I've been to every other Disney park in the world, and not Disney World. But I got it. I like to bag on Disney World just to piss people off. It's just funny. But
Oh.
but I will say I found that the other parks did not have that same quaint charm. Disneyland in America, in California, is just small and hokey, and it just feels comfortable. And the other ones felt like giant airports, which was not bad. I mean, I had fun, but it was just like it wasn't the same. And I know Disney World doesn't have that. I don't expect my mind to be changed, but hey, I'll go there someday. Whatever.
Yeah, it's really cool. You should definitely go. Check off the last item on your bucket list.
Finish the saga.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thank you again for your call, and we'll see you there.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, definitely.
See ya. All right, that was a good call. That was a great call.